is truthful.
The Cabinet Secretary and his Principal Secretary are no strangers to committee meetings in Parliament. They have been frequent visitors to both the National Assembly and Senate's health committees, courtesy of the troubles that started late last year with the graft allegations at Afya House.
Just what we have to assure this committee, we are now in the process, we are finishing all the sites in Nairobi.
But it is what they say when they face the committees that perhaps paints a clear, if not disturbing, picture of what goes on behind the closed doors of Afya House, especially as far as the working relationship is concerned, that leaves many wondering just who is fooling who. The inconsistencies in their tales began when they appeared separately before the Senate's Health Committee in November of 2016. Then, the CS let it slip that the PS had asked for the removal of the auditor who had discovered possible fraud at the ministry.
I called my colleague in Treasury to ask why an auditor who came in April is being transferred. And of course, my honored colleague told me he receives a lot of requests, and in this incident, he had received a request from my principal secretary to transfer the auditor.
But when his PS, Nicholas Muraguri, appeared later before the same committee, his answer was a flat-out denial of his boss's allegation.
Why we had asked for a more senior person competent to handle, but I never personally asked for any transfer. That's speculation.
A letter to the same effect, however short, the request was made to Treasury. 2 months later, and it would appear that the icy relationships between the two has turned even more frosty. Again, the revelation grounds Senate's Health Committee. The CS accused his junior of failing to take orders from him on leading talks on the government side in the ongoing doctors' strike crisis.
That memo said, in reference is made to your letter, reference that of dated 6 February 2017, copy attached. Due to other national engagement, I wish to nominate Mr. Francis Mushini, Secretary Administration, to be the team leader in the doctors' strikes. Since then, he never attended any negotiations.
This time round, Muraguri's denial came in the presence of his boss.
We discussed on the matter, and in fact my memo was just formalizing a process I thought we had all agreed upon. I was just formalizing that process. So I'm just apologizing for that misunderstanding, in case that came, and the perception that maybe there was a insubordination.
At no time did we discuss that change, which meant the principal secretary was not going to attend those meetings.
However, the committee sees the situation between the two getting out of hand and has implored the president to invoke his powers in this sticky situation. The exchanges seem to lend credence to a long-held view that the two senior officers have not been seeing eye to eye and could be involved in tough wars at the ministry, wars in which the truth is sacrificed at the altar of personal expediency. Brenda, Wanga, NTV.